It's actually the second really great role we've had tonight. In the first block, we had a character who didn't speak, but did a lot on screen. But anyhow, you are representing the whole film.
Yeah. I'm going to do my best not to stick to the script.
No need.
My script, anyway. Don't say anything. Anyway.
But so we had Ryan was. One of the things I love most about it is I know we've all, sci-fi gets short shrift a lot of times, but that twist at the end that it wasn't a surprise that the android killed her, that it was her intention to be murdered as a type of suicide.
Yeah.
Just please let Ryan know I thought that was brilliant.
Okay.
Really great twist.
You got it.
Yeah. Great writing, so well directed, really well acted by both actors. So nice work.
Yeah, thank you. It actually started out as a comedy idea of, what if androids and humans did have to like coexist? What would the sex life be? And then it kind of morphed into, that could be a drama too. And then it turned into this. But originally started with a just kind of drinking idea, I guess, talking about sci-fi going.
So it was a sex comedy, a softcore sex comedy.
Yeah. And then it
turned into a suicide drama.
Yeah. Yep.
And a darn good one.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do we have any questions? There we go.
Who did that voice? That was just a damn good voice.
It was actually Chris, the writer, knew this guy has actually done a tremendous amount of character work. He's worth an IMDb search, but he knew him as a kind of a contact at the school that he works at, and lo and behold, he just threw out a line. Said, I wonder if I could get this guy, because he's got a tremendous voice, clearly. And he was like, yeah, I'll do it. And then just recorded it all and sent it to him.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, and that voice is more prominent even than any other audio. It's really, really hangs over it.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to get. It was originally, the voice was my wife, and she sounded way too sweet. So she got replaced, but it took a while to get it to this point. The editing process, Chris was very like, I don't like it. I just, he keeps going back and retweaking and everything, and he's like, it's just like she sounded too sweet, too customer servicey, and he's like, it's not playing. So once he got a piece of this, it was just like, all right, now we're talking. And it kind of went in the direction that it needed to go.
What kind of camera did you use?
All Canon. It was a 7D was one of them. There were two cameras running, and I couldn't tell you what the other one was that he used. It was another Canon, but a DSLR, but probably a dinosaur by all means, in contrast to a 7D.
Came through well.
Yeah, it worked. I mean, it was a lot of like kind of grainy, like after filters or whatever. But it's come a long way since this was shot. But
yeah, and it has a great look. Yeah, they came, even if a lot of it was worked out through post.
Yeah,
came up with a really clear vision.
Mainly natural light, maybe one other like little fill light, but yeah, I mean, just prime lenses that let a lot of light in and got some interesting looks. You.
Way in the back, sure.
Yes. Oh, okay. What was your motivation for the character? Like, what did you use to kind of like feed your motivation to be?
My motivation was to I didn't know anything.
Right, because I was thinking it was a sex toy at first, and then.
Yeah, that's kind of what we thought, and then it was interesting because it was like I thought, well, I'm programmed for like in my mind I was like I'm programmed for not this.
Yeah.
So and anything but. So when she brought me into the bedroom, I was like, I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna sit here and let her do everything. So it was kind of interesting. I didn't take anything off. I didn't, I let her kind of walk through the process, and I was just there to do whatever she said or manipulate it.
Was the concept supposed to be a sex toy?
No. I think originally it was kind of like
I thought her husband came back to life, but she created him
I agree.
to the fullest.
I think she, if you
And
look
then
at it,
wanted to be with him again.
yeah, if you look at it like she had this great relationship and lost it for whatever reason and kind of went into this depression, and wanted just one last piece of that before she,
Did it to herself.
yeah.
Did she
So
frame-
she almost wanted to relive it a little
That's
bit.
why I thought she said, I don't want him to speak, because then it would become different for her. She want to remember whatever she had with that person.
So if you can imagine, maybe that relationship went south.
Exactly.
She's like, I want to remember the good times. Yeah.
I thought on one viewing I kind of got the vibe that she was actually looking to frame the actual man who had left her.
That's what I thought.
But then
Not
the
left
android
her,
would have let
not.
itself be seen on the way out, right?
Yeah.
And it had instructions not to be seen.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it could kind of it worked on a few different levels. Was her husband or boyfriend or whoever, was he still alive?
Yes.
And if this android kills her and walks out, she has a suicide, takes care of that, her depression, and also frames the real guy that's still out there.
Vengeance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a little bit of everything going on.
That's now.
Oh, I guess that was my question too. I wanted to know the exact. I've seen it twice and I actually like it, but I can't wrap my head around the story. And I wanted to know if is it like is that android is it like a doctor is like a service that actually kills people for them, or
It wasn't strictly suicide. It was more of like this android company just they do things off the books kind of thing. So like almost like off the books android dirty work.
like,
And this is just one thing that she wanted to do. Yeah, and like she could have hired it to kill somebody else or whatever, but she wanted to ultimately frame him and end her own life.
That's what I also. So he was still alive. I thought he was dead at first, but the guy's still alive.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Well, you know what I failed to do is have you introduce yourself, right?
Oh, Rick Lundgren.
Rick Lundgren.
Yeah. Hi.
Rick Lundgren.
In a sense, Chris, the guy who wrote it and directed it, we've been actually working on projects together for like about almost 10 years now. So I think we used my camera on this one, and we produce all sorts of stuff together, like anything from web to other shorts to working on a TV pilot and all this kind of stuff. So we kind of have our little shorthand, and if he's working on something independently, he always throws me in it. If I'm working on something, I always have him shoot it, and so we kind of produce each other's stuff in a sense.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for
Yeah,
coming
no
down.
problem.